noticed a drastic, some would say almost impossible change in Gucci Mane. And I am a firm believer. You would call me a Gucci Mane truther. Some would like to refer to it.
Not.
Gucci Mane, I'm a Gucci Mane truther. Okay. He's been cloned.
No.
Long story short.
No.
They cloned Gucci Mane.
In the pen, they did this.
Sorry, it's ugly. It's an ugly truth. I'm sorry, you guys are just realizing it's an ugly truth.
He went to jail. He made a transition in his life. He got woke.
Wait. No. He didn't get.
For a second.
Go ahead.
Hold on one second. No, I want y'all to continue. This is just some other shit. Yo, Pop, my birthday is November 4th, not December 4th. That's Jay-Z. I just gotta make that clear.
A month later, right?
He hit me with the
Happy birthday, my nigga. Right.
Happy birthday. Like, no, it's November 4th, same as Puff's.
Right.
Jay-Z's December 4th. But what's up, though? But anyway, go ahead.
Okay, so go ahead.
He got woke. He made an impact in his life to, start working out, be healthy, because there's nothing else to really do in jail.
No, see what happened was
I heard it was other shit to do.
That's right what he did too, or that happened to him, whatever. But he made an impact on his life. Married woman of his dreams.
Right.
Right. I don't know if it was of his dreams.
Listen. Okay, first of all,
it sounded like the last bitch he was messing with.
Right.
True.
So Vala, you're sadly mistaken. I'm sorry, but you've been led astray. Okay.
What evidence do you have?
Oh, evidence. Okay.
Where's the receipt?
First and foremost.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Good.
So Gucci Mane does not do industry music. That was first and foremost. Gucci Mane was an independent artist. He never signed with any labels. In fact, that was his claim to fame. Was he?
What do you mean he never signed the labels?
Gucci Mane was an independent artist.
Who told you that?
Gucci Mane himself. We're talking about after Big Cat Records, he was independent.
Wait, what you talking about? When you say didn't sign with a major label,
man,
what you call a major label?
I'm Def Jam, Atlantic.
Atlantic?
This one better. Telling y'all now, this shit better get some legs.
Distribution.
This shit better get some legs.
Still signed.
That's still signed. No, that's distribution, right? That's not the real. That's not exactly.
Nah, me and Violet is like, what? This shit better get some legs.
Okay, all right. So first of all, okay. So first and foremost, so he's a large.
Real quick, Atlantic, Tommy Boy, Asylum, Warner Brothers. You don't get more corporate than that.
I never said the nigga wasn't signed.
Gucci Mane lied to me. Gucci Mane lied to me. More reason to say that he's been cloned. Because Gucci wouldn't lie to me. He might lie to you niggas, but he wouldn't lie to me.
Let me tell you like this. This is what Gucci, because we moving on from this shit. This nigga, Gucci Mane, let me tell you like this. Gucci Mane is to Baltimore. First off, Gucci Mane has an anthem for Baltimore.
You got damn right.
If you in a club in Baltimore and they throw on deck,
are you iced out?
That's it. It's a wrap. On deck in Baltimore is like the Benjamins to New Yorkers. That's exactly what that shit is. Like the same feeling you get with that shit. These motherfuckers, that goddamn dance that I'll be previewing in a couple of days to show y'all the difference. But yeah. But Gucci Mane, let him do whatever he's doing. He's out of jail now. He changed his life around.
Exactly.
Moving on from that nigga. Moving on from him. That's it.
They cloned him.
I gave you a chance. I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like the chance, and that's it.
It's fine. It's okay.
I'm not going to let Diamond save it.
That's okay.
But
it's okay.
I
know the truth.
Good.
Good.
So it's like, good. Thank you. We're all good. Like, nobody's even going to argue with you. Like, you know what? Good. So earlier.
One for me. There we go. Put that.
No, hold on. No, I'm glad Diamond's here because now I can talk about it.
Okay.
Shout out, Sean. I put a stat up. Somebody said that I said LeBron James is the only megastar in the NBA. And I got hell of it.
LeBron James.
They said Kevin Durant and Steph Curry are also megastars.
Megastars?
Megastars.
Nah.
Not all stars, not superstars. Megastars.
Okay.
Do you agree with that sentiment?
I would say maybe to a degree. I would say definitely, I guess, with Steph Curry because of the whole, he has that family thing behind him, the wife, kids, and everything. And then, of course, his daughter and bringing her interviews that makes him, I guess, seem like a mega star. Kevin Durant.
When you think basketball, who do you think of?
Honestly, I got to say LeBron James.
He doesn't even like LeBron.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right.
I'm not even a super fan.
You said again. You said superstar,
Megastar.
No,
Who are the megastars?
I said LeBron James is the only megastar in the NBA.
Yes.
He's the only megastar.
All right. That's not true, actually.
Really?
Unfortunately.
Because here comes his light-skinned flag waving. Here it goes. And they're planting his flag already.
Let's do this. The definition of megastar.
Here we go.
Sheer definition. LeBron James is not the only one.
Okay.
Megastar definition is a very
successful, famous person
in the world of entertainment or sports.
Now, I'm glad.
Very famous.
Yes. Now, hold on.
He is very famous.
Now,
he's the only one.
But he is. Okay, go ahead.
Now, superstar. Here's superstar. Before you, superstar is a high profile and extremely successful performer or athlete.
Superstar.
I don't care about none of that shit. Because I've been getting because for the simple fact, this is why because for the simple fact I've been getting all those Webster's dictionary definitions all day today. And I'm looking like I'm not gonna, and that's what my point is. When I hear megastar, think of the megastars of past, period. Right now, Beyonce is a megastar.
I think that word is probably not big enough to describe. I understand what you're trying to say.
No, point this. That's what I'm saying.
You need a word.
Hold up.
You need a word that puts them on him on that next level. I understand what you're trying to say.
Pantheon is out there. You know, if you choose to use it.
Who?
But a pantheon.
Okay. That's probably too big.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm saying. So if I can't call you a pantheon,
all you had to say was he's the biggest star in basketball.
Once you say he's a megastar, once I say he's the megastar, that already
that means he's on a class by himself. He on your ass all by himself.
Beyonce. Okay, I'm gonna name some names. You tell me if they megastars. Beyonce.
Shit. Yeah, definitely.
Janet Jackson, no problem.
Definitely.
Michael Jackson.
No doubt.
Prince.
No doubt.
You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
These are
But what about Miguel?
No.
Man,
you mean Steph Curry.
What Miguel?
Steph Curry, right?
You talk about Miguel.
He got good music.
About Miguel.
He putting out hits, right?
9th Street.
He putting out hits.
Like shit.
If you got into a fight with him, you know you whip his ass. Steph Curry, Miguel. There you go. Same shit.
Shit, you talk about Miguel from 149th? Like shit, I know him. Like
so Kevin Durant is not a megastar?
No, he's a superstar.
So he's a superstar.
Yes.
He's not a megastar.
So I guess we say megastar. You mean he's that LeBron James transcends basketball?
Yes.
It's funny you said that.
There you go.
Kevin Durant is a basketball star.
That word transcend is the exact word. That's what I said.
That's it.
LeBron James can have a supporting acting role in a movie, and that movie not be about basketball, and you would want to go see that movie.
Like Mike.
Yes. No,
Yo, LeBron got personality.
Like Mike 2017.
LeBron
he could just call it like Bron now. It could be like Bron.
LeBron got personality. He got some corny shit with him too, but he got personality.
Well, of course.
He's a megastar. He's
an athlete.
He's still the one until he breaks out. Because I'm looking like people loosely put this whole megastar. Because what I don't like about that definition is when I said something earlier, I said, well, very famous, very successful, Mike Conley. He's very successful. He's famous. He's not very famous, but he's famous. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, exactly. Basketball.
He's basketball famous.
And that's, you got to know.
He's never been an all-star. He's never been an all-star.
That's what I'm saying. But his money says something totally
different.
different.
His money says something different.
That's what I'm saying. His money says something different.
You can be a legend of the game. You can be a legend of the bank.
Basketball players are probably successful financially, right?
Michael Jordan.
Human standards,
Michael Jordan is a megastar.
No doubt.
Michael Jordan is the star. No Beyonce is the star.
Okay,
Michael Jackson is the star.
Is Drake a megastar?
Yes.
Is Meek Mill a megastar?
No.
He's a what? That nigga's barely a star.
Yeah.
That's the one, like.
All right, so I think we segue perfectly.
There you go.
To Meek Mill.
Yeah.
Fucking Meek Mill. Oh shit. Is he out yet?
Breaking Meek Mill's news, everybody. There we go. This week in Meek.
Hold up, wait. All right.
There we go. Oh, that was good. That shit was natural. You hear that?
Go ahead.
This week in Meek, I need a banner, some shit to put over top of my head.
Did they just have a post? Did they just have a?
Yeah, he just had a
rally.
The headwater rally was a couple weeks ago.
Did it do anything?
It did a lot.
Yeah, it rose awareness. It rose awareness.
It rose awareness of what?
Because now we are here today. We're here today in front page news
Hell no, this shit is not. This shit is this not even back page. This shit is a corner of the news. Like
six
in the corner. After all the other news and shit, like by the way, this thing's still locked up.
This is the did you hear? Meek Mill, the judge who had already initially issued him his sentence for violating his probation, he came up for a bail hearing, and she denied the bail first and foremost, and deemed Meek Mill a danger to the Philadelphia community.
And danger to what? Popping willies?
What was the
flight risk?
And a flight risk. Like everybody doesn't know who Meek Mill is.
Oh yes, he could definitely dip.
Well, let's.
I don't think he's going to do it.
Kind of.
Okay, so
let's
break it down, right? The first statement.
So Meek Mill's danger,
a danger to his community.
I don't think so.
How, Sway?
Well, let's keep in mind.
Yes.
That I don't think that the strategy that him and his lawyer used was a good strategy.
Okay.
You could talk bad about the judge when they're not on your case.
Yeah, kind of.
But if you want them off your case, but they're still there, you can't talk.
Can't slander, right?
Can't
slander.
So she's being extra. But what do you expect her to do? He talked crazy about her through his attorney.
Sure.
And whether the stuff that he said was true, partially true, somewhat true, she has an axe to grind.
See, first off, Meek Mill's messed up. He messed up with that one.
He's real petty.
Aren't judges supposed to be impartial though?
First off, he messed up
just real quick
by not hitting it. He should have hit it.
Should hit the judge?
You have to hit it. You have to hit it.
Now, when you say hit it, you're referring to the judge.
Yes.
So y'all think that she got a sweet spot for him?
Whether or not, nothing. If she wanted this nigga to do all kind of songs and stuff, clearly that was
she wanted a relationship, right?
I could have segued into, but I can meet you at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, I could meet you at the crib.
You're not taking my advances, young man.
Nobody, I'm getting pictures. I'm getting all that. Like, just I got this new iPhone 10 or X. Because I got killed for saying 10 the other day. Or whatever. But got this new phone. And so, let me take this picture. Oh, Meek, you so crazy. Yeah. And I'm sitting like a motherfucking fox. Right. Take that picture, and that's that. It'll never be no case. And I'm putting that shit in the clouds. So it never disappears.
Unfortunately. That's light skin shit. Brown skin people usually don't think like that.
Can't get away with that.
They usually don't. Brown skin guys usually don't think like that. They think like, no, this is what it is.
She just don't like me. There's nothing I can do to get out of this situation.
Light skin guys will be like, I got to
y'all be on some other shit.
How can I sexy my way out of this situation right here?
Hold up.
If I lick my eyebrows. Pat it down.
Don't you say about it?
Wink her 3 times.
How is it that he thought about it then?
Yeah. He thought I'm saying no, I ain't even do shit. I just want a dirt bite. You know what I'm saying? This bitch tripping.
First of all, I don't even talk like that.
No, not you.
Like
Meek.
I don't think he talks like that either.
Well, maybe that's
Meek all over the place.
What did y'all see?
His voice a little higher.
Did y'all see Meek hit the punching bag?
I saw him slap it.
Yeah,
that was a punch.
We're calling those punches now.
Well, I'm just saying, if y'all saw him punch the punching bag, y'all know you probably don't talk like that. So.
Yeah, right. No, chill, yo. Right.
I'm just saying. First off, I hope he gets time served, and that just be that. Let him get out in a couple of months, and hopefully he get his couple of months. Yeah, let him get his mind right.
Quick question.
Go ahead.
Cool.
Will Meek get out of jail before Trump is out of office?
He should, because Trump is doing his whole term.
I'm talking about, it'll be 2 terms. I'm saying.
Will Meek get out of jail before Trump's out of office?
7 years, potentially.
Yes.
4 years.
7. Where Trump?
Wait a minute.
You think Trump is going back?
I said
2 terms.
Don't do that.
Nah, Trump ain't getting 2 terms. Trump not getting 2 terms.
I hope not.
I don't think he's getting 1 term.
I hope not.
Now he'll get his term. He'll finish the term, and Meek will get out before that.
He's not gonna get impeached.
No. It's hard to get impeached.
It's happened.
It's happened, but it's hard.
Well, for what we want, I don't think it would be impeachment. I think if he leaves office early, it's going to be because he felt that they was coming for him or the son-in-law, and he's going to pardon him and leave.
He doing a lot of telling on himself.
Leave, but
Trump ain't pardon nobody. He ain't pardon nobody.
Shit, no, he gonna do that.
I think he's
Who he pardon?
He pardoned Judge Arpaio.
He's got to be something
Arizona.
real major for him.
Are they white?
Oh, of course, sir.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Whiter than this boy, yeah. Whiter than this table.
His son-in-law, if he gets
Kushner?
charged with something,
Jared Kushner.
Oh, yeah, he'll get some shit.
But he's already told himself several times, man. Yeah, he could. Yeah, it's possible. He'll figure it out.
Well, anyway, that's Meek. Hope you hold your head, get out in a couple of months, and come back and do what it is you do.
Scream on the mic.
So, you know.
Okay, let me say this. We really like Meek Mill, right?
Yeah, it's guy.
We just
cool guy.
Joshing around.
Yeah,
right?
it's cool guy. It's cool guy.
Oh, I don't want him to stay in jail.
We support this man.
I support him, but I just don't want him. I still feel honestly he's speeding through life. He needs to slow down. I don't think jail has to do it, but if that's the form that God is choosing, then just take it.
Oh, you went there. Okay.
Cool out.
I don't think God's choosing. I think this bitch is choosing it. I think that's what's happening right now. I don't think Meek belongs in jail.
Yes,
honestly.
Now, since Dev set this up perfectly,
let's
say Meek Mill stays in jail 4 years.
Okay.
He's done.
He comes home.
Okay.
He's been lifting weights.
Swole. 50.
Get himself together.
Brolic.
Some girl holds him down that you don't know about. Just
Remy.
Some Philly girl. Right? Maybe the hairstyles he was fucking around or something.
Jean Grey. Some shit. Yeah.
Right. He comes home. He's cut.
Yeah.
He's on some positive shit.
His voice still high.
So in other words,
are you going to say he's a clone?
I'm going to say Gucci. No, I'm first of all.
Don't do it the Gucci Gateway.
First of all, I've already heard Meek's growth in the last album, so I would not consider. I wouldn't say that he disappeared and then got.
That's going back with this clone shit.
Look, Gucci's a clone. If you look at the tattoos, if you look at the tattoos from 2012, you look at the tattoos in 2017, the placement is different.
No,
the placement is different.
It's not the placement.
And it's different because his face got smaller.
No,
it's not going there.
That's not what happened. They put new tattoos on a different face. That's what happened.
We're not going there.
They took a healthy black man.
He wasn't healthy at all.
They took Radrix DNA and they put it on a healthy black man, and this is what you got. Now you got this Gucci clone out here running. He said in a song, he said when Gucci's home, it's over for you, Gucci clone. He didn't say Gucci clones. It wasn't plural. He was speaking directly to his clone.
You know what this is? You know what this is, Doc? Remember when he tried that, whatever that topic that was talking about before, the shit just never took off? That's this one. That's this one right
This one's got legs, baby.
This Gucci man shit ain't got no legs.
Got legs like a caterpillar.
Got no fucking legs.
Bunch of legs on it.
Back to my other posts today.
So what's that Gucci did
I get to get all my posts out today.
No.
Get all my posts out today.
Go ahead.
I put a post earlier, and I said, the only way that I'm waiting 4 months to have sex with a female is if her name is Mary and she's from the south side of Bethlehem. For those that have never picked up a Bible in their life.
Yeah, I don't know. Who's Mary? Mary J. Blige?
Mary Magdalene or
Mary?
No. See, there you go.
I mean, they holy though. Down. Them holy chicks.
Is it Mary Magdalene? I'm making sure.
I believe it's Mary. Yeah, I believe it's Mary of Magdalene, or was it Mary Magdalene?
I thought it was just Mary.
Fact check us. Down
anyway, Mary.
Not big religion.
Jesus' mother.
Yeah, what's her full name? I need a maiden name. Mary
Magdalene. Okay.
It's a maiden name.
I'm not waiting no 4 months to have sex with no female. That's all this getting to know you shit. It doesn't take 4 months to get to know me. It doesn't take 4 months for no female to get to know no dude. This shit is all a motherfucking control mechanism. That's it. That's exactly what it is. I don't care what no females say. And any sucker ass nigga that goes for it, you're exactly what I said.
I guess I went with sucker ass niggas then, because I've been in long-term relationships where I didn't have sex.
Let me get this straight, because I killed a lot of females on the thread, because I was like, yo, I don't think they started understanding what I was saying. So you're telling me, first off, you said you were in a relationship.
Yes.
So fine. Was it exclusive?
Yeah, it was just me and another dude.
Usually when people say exclusive, they talk about like if you just messing with somebody else or the dude messing with somebody else. So it's just y'all two.
Yes.
Y'all two.
Okay, bet. So I had to make sure.
Monogamous.
Yes. I had to make sure. Okay, bet. So it's just y'all two. And y'all been in a relationship for well over 4 months, as you said?
Yeah, I was actually in one.
No sex.
So okay, no, that's cool. This is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
So how, as a woman, you with a straight face say I'm in a relationship and there's no sexual action going on whatsoever.
Oh yeah, I let them know straight forward. We're not doing any of that.
At all?
At all.
And they still chose to be. Hold on. Before we go any further,
yes, they're getting on me. Right. Jesus' mother was named Mary. Mary Magdalene was Jesus' homegirl that traveled with them. Jesus' mother was simply
girlfriend.
Good, I know
Mary Joseph. Okay,
I know Mary and Joseph. Okay, good.
So Mary Christ was.
We don't know her last name.
We don't know her last
name.
Go ahead. Mary X. Maybe that's disrespectful. No.
Yes, it is.
Never mind.
A little bit. So go ahead, finish what you were saying.
Oh, I was saying, yeah, I'll be in a relationship with them. I was in one for about 2 years.
And you said you're in a relationship with them? Like, you was
going and they even said that, this is my girl.
Oh, talk. How old was y'all? 13?
No, 16, 17.
Were you a virgin?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, I really want to say that doesn't count. I really want to say that don't count.
No, it doesn't
I really want to say that don't count.
It 100% counts because kids are having sex. Kids and everything at that age.
So
any
age.
But some females ain't pop off until after they at the end of high school or after high school. We're not talking about. So we know it's sexual activity going on at that age.
That every relationship has to be sexual right off the bat.
What I'm saying is this: it's easier to say you not having sex for 2 years and you're in a relationship, as you call it, at 16. Sure. We can go for that, but like, oh, you know what?
But not
I was in a relationship.
How about this?
So if you live with your mother and I live with my mother, we can't never get to the house. You know what I mean? That can happen.
That's high school shit.
How about this?
High school shit.
How about this? High school shit. How about this? My last high school girlfriend, I never had sex with her. And we was in a relationship for like 2 years.
Yeah.
So you think I wasn't having sex for 2 years?
I don't know. When did you have sex?
No.
So what you're trying to say is you had
she wasn't having sex.
She wasn't having sex. And she was a virgin.
But y'all didn't have sex.
We ain't do nothing. I still never had it.
But here's my point. That's right, exactly. That doesn't mean the guy didn't have sex. It means you didn't have sex with her.
Hey,
and that happens.
Look here. I gave her a pass because she was a virgin. Right. And that was it. I've had 3 virgins in my life. So you remember who those are. And so you kind of be like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
But
deflowered that one.
You can't already have not had sex. You cannot have already had sex.
Yeah, it's got to be, right.
You can pretend to keep it closed.
So females was on there like, yo, one female was like, oh, my husband made me wait for 7 years. I said, that's bullshit.
No.
I was like, it's no way y'all were in a relationship, first off, for 7 years, not making it to 7 years. It ain't the shit ain't making it to motherfucking.
No, I've seen relationships that they did not have sex, and now they aren't in a relationship anymore. That's how it's kind of how those work. Yeah, you can try that shit, but it ain't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
and there's too many dudes out here with this whole. Yo, fellas, man, I'm talking straight to y'all because a lot of y'all simp ass dudes is messing it up for the rest of the dudes out there doing their numbers. Just because a female has sex on the first night, that woman is not a whore.
Make her a hoe.
Absolutely, categorically not.
She's not a hoe.
Not at all. Means nothing other than she wanted to have sex. Then
no, but dudes don't know how to handle that. Honestly, a lot of dudes don't know how to handle that. And to me, that speaks. No, I don't think they dumb. That speaks more to who they are,
like a confidence,
and what they think of themselves,
right?
As opposed to.
But this is called a beat down.
No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. We already know. Let me just save it for later.
Yeah.
Do not sidetrack.
This is called this.
Don't sidetrack.
We'll get there later.
I'll save it later.
But they made a song about it. It's called "It's Not Over."
That was a house song, and only I'm about to say.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, back to these dudes, you can't just be doing that. Dudes is messing up the game.
Right.
Yo,
why? Now break it down. Give us a philosophy. Why the layman, the untrained, the uninitiated may think she had sex on the first date? Why does that mean she's not a hoe? She could probably do that with everybody. Why is it that she's not a hoe?
First off,
you want to? I mean, first of all, I'm just,
Go ahead, you go first.
Let me throw 2 pennies in here real quick.
2 pennies. Go ahead.
when you receive sex on the first, the first night or whatever, you should automatically assume that you're that special. Okay, you have been chosen, brother. She is not a hoe. You are special to her. Therefore, she has decided to unwrap her box for you. Okay, that doesn't mean that you run, and it doesn't make her less of a woman. It should make you feel like more of a man, sir. More of a man.
But it doesn't guarantee that she is, but it doesn't mean that she
is not either.
How about that?
How about this? No. How about this? See, the difference is. Okay.
All right.
First off, very first one night stand I've ever had. One of many. Hundreds. But the first one, I did not control the jump off.
Right.
Okay. I was 21. She was like 30. I was at a bar. She pretty much picked me up. And then
she very might as well have been quite possibly could have been a hoe.
Could have been a hoe?
Maybe not. But what I'm saying is this. No, I'm trying to get the difference. I'm trying to say the same thing. No, what I'm saying is this. My thing is this. I didn't do anything to coerce her into doing it. She already kind of had in her mind what she wanted to do.
Choosy lover, baby.
My homeboy was a little older than me. He may be 27. My old head. I ain't gonna say because he was a homeboy. He's that much older. He got a friend. I'm in the car. We going. I'm like, where we headed? To the hotel. Them chicks paid for the hotel. Good
no
night.
Doubt.
Good night. Everything. No, it's not that they
paid for it though. So
they paid for it. They was older.
Y'all was hoes.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey,
y'all.
Sometimes you are the hoe. Sometimes you are the hoe.
No, get to a point. So that was the first time.
Go get these niggas a room.
So. One room.
I got locked.
Hold on. No, 1 room or 2 rooms?
2 rooms.
2 rooms.
Okay.
2 rooms.
Oh, okay.
So here was the conversation in the girls' call before they went to the club.
Here we go.
Yeah, we ready to pick up some hoes.
Find me some young
hoes over there.
Now,
come here. People say, no, don't run down there. Let's walk down in the fucking
Come here, I got this new Jay-Z mixtape over here. Come here, young nigga.
So shit, she had a mixtape over there. Come here.
So we go, no problem. Get on repping time. She was crazy. Okay. Now, for me, I was just like, okay, the term getting lucky. That was clearly getting lucky.
That was
getting lucky.
4, 5, 6.
But as time went on, and I started honing my skills, learning how could I brighten my chances for this to happen more often.
Right.
And by more often, I mean every time I went out. Whatever. So
create your own luck.
A rabbit's foot. What you do?
No, I just started understanding how to position myself into having sex. For example, ripping and running days. If I spoke to a female in the spot and she told me she came alone, that translated in my head that she wants to go home. That's how it sounded to me. That's how it sounded to me. You came alone because you want me to take you home. That's how I felt.
Wise words from Russell Simmons.
What
are you talking about?
When he tells you no.
If she came alone,
if you can't, let me break it down. That's what I'm saying. Dudes need to pay this some attention. If they came alone, this is what it was. This is what it probably means a lot of times. Females, they'll go out. They can abstain from sex for a couple of years, months, 8, 9 months, no problem. But when they get to that point where they like, yo, I need my bell ring, this is what they do.
Okay.
They get dressed, they throw their shit on, whatever. They have a list of maybe 8 things that if a guy does these 8 things perfectly,
bingo,
he can get it that night.
See the example of some of these 8 things.
Yeah, please.
Okay, bet. If a guy is not all over her, if the conversation,
the hound is turned down,
the conversation is good. He's keeping the intrigue.
No lags.
The laughing part. I need dudes to understand the laughing part. The laughing part is for when you basically, if the joke presents itself or the opportunity, then you catch it and that's it. Because the only thing that's funny about a joke is the timing of the joke.
Don't force the joke.
The whole forcing it, but like, yo, did you hear the one about the dog and the cat when they walked in the bar? No, that shit's corny. You know what I'm saying?
And don't go up like packing or some shit like that. Them dumbass shoes you got on my house. What's up? My name's Mike.
Say some cool shit. Keep moving.
I feel like this is school and niggas one-on-one right now.
It is.
If it doesn't appear,
ugly truth.
If put this, you have to know when to let that woman still be the woman, and not all surrounding her that you can handle. You know what I'm saying? Other dudes coming up. Another dude might come up like, hey baby, how you doing, Betty? Or whatever. And you like this. If you up there, yo, my man, she's with me. You looking bad to her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to be on smoke. Yo, what's up? What's going on, fam?
Yeah.
All right, you know what I'm saying? Keep it cool. But it can be anything. All females are different. They got different criteria.
Mm-hmm.
But if a guy meets that criteria, he can get it. The problem is, most guys don't meet the criteria. They get about 4 things, about a 5th thing, they blew it.
They talking themselves out of pussy.
Female will say some cool shit like, yeah, you know, we can get out of here later, have a good time. And then the guy fuck around and say some dumb shit like, yeah, I damn sure gonna put my dick in your throat. And wait, what? It is over.
Listen,
it is over.
The
whole box gets shut. That's some country shit. That's
how
them country niggas talk. I got that from my niggas down in Jacksonville, Florida.
What's that?
Them niggas was like this. We went down to Daytona Beach. Them niggas, we was down there on our all cool New York shit. Like, hey, mom, what's up, mom? What's going on? What's up, Bob? Them niggas was like, hey, ho, hey, I'm about to put this dick in your drawers. I was like, oh, shit. And these bitches were stopping.
Did it work?
They were stopping. They were stopping. And I was messing with them niggas because around the time Life came out, they kept being like, and it was a one group of dudes. I would never remember them again, but we was kind of hanging out the whole weekend. Every time I seen them, they would say something, we'd say something, we would hang out a little bit. So every time they see me, they was like, hey, New York City. I was like, hey, country boy. Like that. So that was our camaraderie the whole weekend or whatever. Like, you country motherfuckers is something else.
Right.
This shit.
And proud of that shit, too. They don't give a fuck. That shit ain't no slur for them.
But I'm telling you, man, dudes is blowing it. They blowing it with these females out here, man. I'm telling you. Females come in the club alone. If you can't smash, I don't know what's wrong with y'all niggas, man. Yeah, right. Niggas out there blowing it. They not hoes.
That's what they there for.
Ladies, oh shit. Ladies, y'all need to just live your liberated lives. You won't be judged. None of that. Won't be judged.
Violet. Okay.
Go ahead.
Is anything he's saying, does anything he's saying have any ounce of merit?
Actually, yes.
I didn't hear much rebuttal.
Yeah, actually, you did. Like, I'm actually going to be agreeing with him on this one.
Like, okay.
Like, on 100%, yeah. Like, seriously, for me, you got to come at me, like, pretty much in a, straightforward manner. Especially if you going to be all up on me, like, oh, no, I'm with her. This is my girl. I'll never forget. Because it was me and my friend. And she's playing pool with, a friend of hers. And one dude want to come and play. He wants to act all tough, like, oh, you want to play with her? You want to play with her? Are you sure about this? Like, just all up on her. While the dude's like, yeah, I really would like to play with her. Like, just keeping it cool, straight. Like, it made this dude look really bad trying to act all hard. It's like, she's like, I'm not with this nigga. Like, what the fuck is he doing? And after the end of it, she was just like, all right, I got to go, peace. And then we just drove right back around and kept playing with that dude pool.
So did the dude that just wanted to play the nice friendly game of pool, did he get anywhere?
Oh, no. No, she didn't smash nothing.
Oh, shit. So all that was for nothing. He almost got his ass kicked for nothing.
No reason.
That's what that sound like to me. But I'm telling you, females are not hoes. You need to keep going. These dudes got low self-esteem. They better know they up there blowing it for the real dudes out there ripping and running.
Keep your bingo cards active.
That's a goddamn problem with all that. Your man Russell Simmons is in the news again.
Oh, Russ.
I heard he told Terry Crews to drop the lawsuit or whatever. I guess Adam Bennett.
Listen, Terry, what you're doing out here.
Russell Simmons is out there. He's
for
business. People too.
It's bad for business, Terry. Okay.
Why you sound like Michael Simmons?
This is how Russell Simmons talks. Have you ever heard Russell Simmons talk? You never heard
Russell Tyson?
You never heard Russell Simmons? Steph Jam, a baby fat. Get yourself a Rush card. You get a Rush card and you get financial freedom. Okay, you want financial freedom? You get a Rush card.
Are we still supporting Russell Simmons?
He's done a lot.
What is Russell Simmons doing? First of all, I don't buy Fat Farm nothing. So
y'all, you don't. Fat Farm ain't the only thing he got.
Shit, that's what shit. If he ain't making no music of Fat Farm, I don't know what the hell he doing.
He rapes, but he saves lives. But he only saves lives to rape. Sorry.
but he still rapes.
He still rapes. It's a Chappelle joke. If you haven't seen it, special, you wouldn't get it. But okay. So Russell Simmons' story, while it does sound like it was at some point unwanted sexual contact, we can't really save the guy. You can't if we're gonna discount everybody. He's got to be thrown into the lot with everybody else, man. Now, personally, I don't think I'm going to completely ignore Russell Simmons' catalog. Can't forget about what he's done, but at this point, you gotta go, nigga. It's dinosaurs, Same thing in college football. Same thing that happens throughout any industry. It's just about time to clear house.
So okay, back because we go back to R. Kelly and all kind of other people that be having these demons. So is it no way can we not compartmentalize what they've done?
And I think that's exactly what I'm doing.
Let's run some of this down first. Okay? So Def Comedy Jam.
Yes, which is back out.
That means no support in Def Comedy Jam.
Okay.
I know he stepped back, but it's still his company.
Yeah, still his shit. I'm taking his money.
I'm stepping back, man.
I'm not going to do God Bless and Good Night.
I still want my money.
I'm not doing God Bless and Good Night. Okay.
Def Poetry, right?
Yep.
Def Poetry.
Jam.
I'm good off that. Okay. So that means you can't watch Nutty Professor. You can't watch Crush Groove.
Why not?
Because it's these Russell Simmons involved projects. He co-produced these movies.
He co-produced
Crush Groove. There's no LL Cool J. There's no, you listen to the new stuff, but not the old stuff. No PE. That's Public Enemy for y'all young people.
I know.
Who?
Public Enemy.
It's a joke.
Yeah. So no Fat Farm.
Fine.
No Fat Farm? Are you serious? I'm missing so much.
Cards.
No rush cards.
No Baby Fat.
Oh shit! How you can tell the chicks who get pregnant as teenagers without their jackets?
Matter of fact, no yoga. Just forget
yoga because Russell is deeply involved in yoga.
No yoga.
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the segment is the Diamond K stretch. Okay, if you guys haven't realized, every episode he likes to take a stretch.
No, so I mean these allegations. Okay, he was accused by this young lady of assaulting her in 1991 when she was 17. He was 33.
Yeah, I be trying to figure out why these dudes be messing with all these super young broads. Like,
okay, all right, okay. Here's the situation, though. Okay,
idiotic.
They're at a party. Brett Ratner is the director. His friend, exactly. Invite a woman up to Brett Ratner. I'm sorry, invites a woman up to. This is Russell Simmons' apartment, correct? Was this his house or was this his? The woman came up with Brett Ratner, and Russell Simmons was invited later.
Okay,
I believe is the actual situation there.
She's saying that Ratner watched them without intervening when she asked for his help.
Ratner kind of gave it.
It was kind of like,
it's kind of go see. Right. See you next week.
Ratner looked at him like.
So here's the details of the stories that bother me. Okay, so there was Russell was pawing at her, for lack of a better terms. Brett Ratner kind of looked at it as if he was complicit. That she told him that she did not want that at all, in any way, shape, or form.
Well, for the record,
Russell
and Brett say that it was consensual.
I'm saying we're getting to that part. So after he pawed at her or whatever, she refused the sexual advances. Then she filleted him for about 30 minutes, I believe it said in the story.
Now for timing purposes, that's a long time.
That's a long ass. Yeah, that's a long session. That's a long session.
You got a lot to think of.
Yeah. So episode. Yeah. So she then showered after the session, and then Russell tried to approach her from behind as she was in the shower. She refused him again. He then got dressed and left the apartment. Is the entire story. Now, that story's a little.
Now that's one.
That's one. There's another story.
Here's the one that made him step down.
Okay, so yeah, I wasn't aware of this story. I wasn't aware of this.
This is a writer. She claimed that Russell Simmons assaulted her also in 91.
91 was a wild year for him.
It was a big year.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Just signs.
And Russell Simmons, in response to that, said he was going to step down from all of his positions. HBO also announced that they removed his name and likeness from his Def Comedy Jam special and, specials.
Okay. So they removed his name and likeness. Did they remove his check?
No,
check still clears, right? Check still clears, right?
Check still flowing.
Yeah, which is funny because they also Louis C.K. has a movie, and his violations, I believe, were the most egregious I've heard.
Who has a movie?
Louis C.K.'s white comedian. Yeah, actually did some. He actually helped Chris Rock write Pootie Tang. If you guys didn't know that, he also was a major writer on the Chris Rock show. Actually, was still one of my favorite comedians. That's the thing with these. A lot of these people are very, very prominent in entertainment. To almost completely ignore what they've done would be like completely ignoring the entertainment world. Like Harvey Weinstein, for example, is very, very prominent in this situation. And if you abscond from all Harvey Weinstein projects, you'd have to abscond from Paid in Full. You'd have to abscond from Titanic. There's so many movies that he's had his hand in that you wouldn't even know. So we're going to have to compartmentalize a lot of this stuff and take it for what it was when it happened. But now that you know this person is he's fucked up now. I can't support
the problem is this. I would never try to shame the woman. But then part of me is kind of like, yo, where's powerful men have entitlement issues? That's just what it is. Yeah. Like, this is not new. This is not new. I'm worth not no 2 million, hundreds of millions. Some is scraping close to billions. I'm looking like, yo, from what I heard, that kind of money makes you feel invincible. And I know how I feel when I got $5,000 and I don't have to pay no bills. I'm like, shit. The walk is totally different.
Keep rubbing your hands.
The whole swag is totally different. So, and that's just with 5,000. You think he's got 500s of millions?
5,000 times 5,000.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking like, yo,
Russell Simmons' net worth is $340 million.
God damn.
Exactly. And he's been spending money for a long time.
He's been spending. I take my name off it. I don't care.
So I'm looking like, yo, when these females, what do they think they're going to do with these dudes when they go to their house or they rooms or hotels or whatever? Like, what do you think is going on? These dudes, if they wanted to have relationships and put in time, then they would do that. But for the most part, yo, I'm in town for these 2 nights. What are you trying to do? Simple as that. And by what are you trying to do? You coming through or you coming through with a friend, and that's just that.
All right, so that's what I'm saying. So from a woman's perspective, okay, we know because we don't, we want to keep mansplaining things, but okay, so if the situation were reversed, let's say that this chick from the Brett Ratner Russell Simmons situation was one of your friends. Now, she's in the club and she's texting you. It's 1991, so maybe she sent you a page or some shit. But she's saying that Brett Ratner and Russell Simmons are in this club right now, and they inviting me back to his place. Girl, what should I do? What's your advice to your friend?
In that instance, I would say, do know if you do go, you're going to be expected to do something. Right. So
are you DTF?
Yeah, are you down to fuck? If not, then don't go. I think in these instances, a lot of these females, they were trying to, become like into the entertainment business for,
trying to put their foot in the door.
Trying to put their foot in the door. And of
using their pussy.
Again, even for some of these females, talking about the Harvey Weinstein case, when it came to down to it, there were lots of accounts in which they said they even had people warn them about Harvey Weinstein. And they still went into it.
I knew Harvey was raping.
But it's still at the same time, like you were saying, like, when you have a whole bunch of money, you think you're just in high power. But now that everything has now come out of like the corner, do you still think he still feels that way?
Right.
Hell yes. It's just he got caught. That's the whole thing about it. Like, he got caught.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I live in, for all intents and purposes, a dangerous city overall, right? Got a high murder rate, okay? And I know to survive in my city, real shit, there are areas that if I'm not familiar with them, I need to stay the fuck out.
Yep.
For all intents and purposes, right?
Same way
so, with that being said, if you know for a fact that this situation is dangerous and that this person has dangerous things around them, why continue to deal with said person? Now, I understand that they are power, that this is them and everything goes through them. But if everybody knows about something, then why isn't everybody speaking about something? Because at the end of the day, the strength is in the numbers, correct?
Well, then here's the thing, even back then, there was still all these cases like where females, in even like today, where if it wasn't for this hashtag Me Too, how a lot of females wouldn't really say anything, because then it's always that whole thing of, well, you probably led them on, or you put yourself into that situation, So I think that even back then they felt like, oh, if I said anything, it was still, my fault for even putting myself into that situation, or I should have known better, but that still doesn't give the person the right to even do that to you in the first place.
Like, so that's always the thing, that the disconnect that I've always missed. And I don't know if it's from, men having a sports background, and I don't want to, sound callous about it, but it's that defeatist attitude which makes this rape culture complicit. Like if you ever talk about it, with your coach or something, you'd be like, damn, that team's really good. You go in, you said you got a defeated attitude. You done lost the game before you went in. How are you saying to yourself that nobody's going to care before you've even presented a situation for somebody to care about it?
Of past experiences.
But that's what I'm saying. Even though I may keep losing games, I'm not going into a situation where I'm thinking already that I'm going to lose.
Right. And now,
so when things are done wrong to you, people need to be held accountable. The only thing that I'm saying is that if we're going to combat rape culture right at where it needs to be combated, then if you're being raped, then you need to speak up when it happens.
Exactly.
And you continue to speak up until somebody notices. All of this that nobody's going to care is the reason that people do what they do. They take advantage because they think that you're not going to say anything in the first place. And if you stand up for yourself, for all intents and purposes, what the industry is, you stand up for yourself. And if enough times this person has a track record of that shit happening, then something's going to be done. It has to be.
Right. So do you think that now with this whole hashtag Me Too, because I've been thinking about this for a while, how now a lot of people have been coming out about, all the sexual harassment has been going on. Do you think that now people it's coming into a new phase in which people are now going to be able to speak up?
I mean, real shit. At my place of employment, it became a subject when the hashtag first dropped, and we got into a conversation about just my male counterparts at the job and how the hound is always out. And I'm like, oh goddamn, this is what y'all go through every day. Like just the unwanted hugs and when you do give a hug, the kisses and unwanted shit and the calling and the grabbing and all that shit. And it's like, damn, I really didn't know that y'all went through this. It brightened my eyes. And it made me look at, the dudes I work with a lot different. Like, ew, they like, you really around here paying for pussy? But it's really eye-opening, and I hope that it continues because it's not right. It never has been right. But what's even more wrong is to not say anything about it if something's been done wrong to you.
Right.
This is why a lot of females, like with the whole, when females scream domestic violence and nothing actually happened. If the police come, the guy has to leave. Like, it's not even talk about it. You know why? Because back in the 80s and even in the 70s, but I remember more so the 80s, there were a lot of cases where guys would just be on some old, I done hit her, this is my house too, blah, blah, blah. And the cops would leave. And then when they leave, they would really beat the shit out of the female for real. Some even got killed.
Exactly.
And it's just like, yo, we've made the mistake for a decade.
Right. Something has to change.
We have to err on the side of caution. If a female calls, we don't care. She might be lying. But until we get it straight,
you won't lead us.
You gotta leave. You gotta leave. And I think that's more of a cover your ass type of mentality.
Right.
That the government.
But it's a safe thing. It's a better safe to start.
It's a safe thing to do. Right. But I think that's a lot of times that's part of the case. But the whole no means no thing or whatever, I'm looking like, I try not to joke about it, like, because everybody's had situations. I know I'm a guy in a situation with females where they like, nah. To me, rape is some forceful shit. Like, that shit is forceful. I'm not trying to.
You broke a bra strap, nigga. That is rape.
Like, yo, if you want some old holding somebody down there, clearly, like, no. We're not talking the sleeping together, y'all both naked, and she got a shirt on, and you trying to slide in, and she kind of like, go ahead. And, or if she's saying no, but while she's saying no, she lifts up her back enough.
Right. That's not right. Exactly.
Like, that's not no. Right. That's not no. That's go ahead. You playing too much, but let's just go.
Right.
But There's dudes out here that's forcefully doing shit and they blaming it on liquor, they blaming it on drugs, it's all kind of shit. And I'm looking like, especially the harassment at work. The harassment at work with a lot of things or whatever.
Pounding, dog.
So,
one more thing. Do you, because I know we've been talking about like females, but do you think like this whole Me Too is also helping for male victims as well?
I don't think so, because it seems that guys, it's almost all like, yo, until I hear a case about a guy getting raped from a female and it's taken seriously, it's the double-edged sword. Like, it's really not going.
Dudes can be sexually harassed.
Dudes are sexually harassed. We call it sexually harassment, but not attracted to the female at all.
Right. I was saying, it's called, when we don't like it, it's called bitch go ahead.
Like I don't know this bitch stop. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they look good enough.
Hashtag Me Too. I've literally been sexually harassed. Like this woman literally talked about having sex with me the entire time I walked with her. It was just the biggest, nastiest lady I've ever seen in my life. But
27.
Her mouth was just disgusting. It was just things she was saying. Literally, it really made me uncomfortable. Like I did not want to have another encounter with this woman ever again. Like I felt violated.
You didn't tell HR nothing.
I ain't tell nobody shit.
But
right, let's keep moving. I grabbed my jacket.
Commercial.
Hold it tight.
We'll take a commercial. We'll be back real quick.
Peace. Mike's still on. I think so. Mike's still on? Yeah, we're breaking.